Good evening. Welcome. My name is Dr. Joseph A. Gill, and this is my house. Mighty fine, isn't it? Tell you how I got it. You see, my good friend Holland Webster and I were given the opportunity to buy some land out here, which used to be the edge of town. We decided to flip a coin to see who would buy what parcels, and I was the lucky winner of this beautiful place. I was raised in Wake County, North Carolina, and went to school at Wake Forest College. Does anyone know where Wake Forest College is? Well, it was originally set in Wake Forest, North Carolina, not in Winston-Salem where that newer monstrosity of a college sits. I tell you, they should have kept it where it was, I always said. After college, I did my residency at the University of Syracuse, and also in college, I met this boy named Julian Idlet. Him and I became very good friends. During my residency at Syracuse, I met my beautiful wife, Rosie. We settled down there and started our life. We were very poor, so when Julian Idlet called me and told me that Elizabeth City was in great need of a doctor and thought I should practice there, I jumped at the chance. We packed up the girls and headed for Elizabeth City in our old Studebaker automobile. You, sir, have you ever driven a Studebaker automobile?
Once, yeah.
Strange looking car, isn't it? Bullet shaped. Drove that thing all the way here. Tell you, you can feel the wind blowing up through the holes in the floorboard. We loved Elizabeth City, and the people were mighty nice to us. We raised 3 beautiful girls here, Joanne, Bobby, and Tony. I'm sure a lot of you know some or all of those gals. I loved the land and thought we should preserve what God had given us. I helped start the Dismal Swamp Preservation Program, and I was also on the North Carolina Board of Conservation. Heck, they even named a park after me, over in Linville, North Carolina, the Dr. Joseph A. Gill State Forest. How about that? I'll tell you, the ladies in Elizabeth City thought I was right handsome. And I must admit, I did love to flirt. But I was always true to my sweet Rosie. Anyone know much about cattle? I raised a herd of Black Angus, way up Newland, near Morgan's Corner. Mighty fine animal. I also love to grow things. As you can see, I have a lot of holly bushes out there that I used to grow, lining the yard. I had a greenhouse filled with 100 different varieties. Yeah. You, son, better be happy you didn't live in our neighborhood. We used to give all the little boys and girls their tetanus and typhoid shots. Oh yeah. I'd line them up and go right down the line. Would you like a booster shot while you're here? You see, all the little girls and boys loved to swim in our Pasquotank River. But it was very polluted back then, so I'd give them their shots so they wouldn't catch any disease. One thing I hated, though, was guns. And I would go hunting with my friends a lot and bring along only my camera. One time, I was sitting at camp, waiting for them to come back with my camera, and all of a sudden I felt this nudge on the back of my head. I turned around and lo and behold, there was a deer standing right next to me. My friends were so jealous. They were fit to be tied. For a while, I even had 2 pet deer living in my backyard. Well, I was very grateful for the life I had in Elizabeth City and thought, I need to give back to my community. I helped start the radio station, WCNC, and bought the Colonial Store food grocery store to town. I was also the first board, I was also on the board of the Albemarle, Museum of the Albemarle, excuse me. That's a big building they're putting up downtown. That's something you folks can be mighty proud of. Well, I've got to be going now. But you folks remember, have a little fun in life. Because I believe that laughter is the best medicine.